So in the back of your mind, as you think about the safety of this vaccine, because it is so new, do you have concerns about some members of the population getting vaccinated?
I really don't, and I'm well aware that people are concerned about Guillain-Barré in particular, a sort of uncommon, unusual neurologic disorder that causes a paralysis, at least a temporary paralysis. But those concerns are predominantly a holdover from the 1976-77 vaccine. Even in that worst case scenario, that happened to about 1 in 100,000 people. Right now, with this swine flu, about 25 out of 100,000 kids are getting hospitalized.
I see.
So which risk do you want to take?
So then, if you could, just to break it down for all of us, tell me which populations should get the swine flu vaccination.
The really important populations are pregnant women, children that are young children, healthcare workers, those who care for young children, those who are between 6 months and 24 years of age. And then from there, it goes onward to those who are 24 up to 65 who have chronic medical problems.
All right, so that's a good part of the population.
Yeah, it's about, just that amount is about 150 million.
So let me just, again, just to highlight what Dr. Poland said. First thing you do is, of course, get your vaccines. After that, you've got to wait 2 more weeks after that until you have enough immunity to truly protect yourself in case you come into contact with the virus itself.
Exactly.
On target? All right.
You got it.
Thanks you all very much. When I come back, we got 5 steps that you absolutely must take to prepare you and your family for the swine flu epidemic. 5 items that I want in your house. Stay with us. Welcome back. Today, we're talking about the swine flu pandemic and the steps you must take to be prepared. Joining me is Janan. How are you?
Hi, nice to meet you.
Now, you're a mom.
Yes, I am.
Are you worried about swine flu?
I'm very worried about it, actually, because they're saying that up to 50% of the population could be, you know, infected with this. And I have 3 girls, 12, 10, and 5.
You're going to vaccinate them?
Yeah. I haven't in the past, I admit, but this year for sure, because I'm really worried.
All right, come on. Now, I love the idea of taking high-tech preventive strategies into account. But at the end of the day, a lot of what we're going to do to prevent ourselves from getting illnesses like the flu are based on things we do in our own homes. So I've got 5 basic things that you need to keep stocked in your house, starting now to the end of the year, that are really important, all right? Just 5 of them. I'm going to go through them real quick. Number 1 are the basic cleaners. Now, I covered this, but what gets me concerned about this virus is how contagious it is, how fast it spreads. It's not the lethality of it, not how dangerous it is necessarily. So the way you prevent things from spreading is through basic hygiene. So soap and water actually works. You can take alcohol cleansers that are pretty straightforward to carry around with you. Put it in the kid's backpack, for example, when the 3 of them run off to school. By the way, you also have wipes you can use, and there are products you can use that are eco-friendly.
What about it at school, with the desks at school?
Schools are a big problem. That's why we close so many schools in the spring. And that's why making sure the kids have some type of a product like, you know, soap and water if they can go to the bathroom, but otherwise some type of an alcohol sanitizer that they can quickly put on their hands if they're not sure is very important, because that kills the virus like that.
Okay.
Right? So that's topic number 1.
Okay.
Product number 2, second big category, are probiotics and prebiotics. Now, you've got a lot of bacteria in your gut. And the bacteria in your gut is supposed to be there. It actually protects you. So you want to nourish those bacteria. Probiotics and prebiotics are ways of keeping that bacteria colony healthy so it can protect you against viruses that are trying to get into your system. So garlic and onions feed the bacteria. And then yogurts with live culture in them, and I think this is a pretty healthy way to go because it nourishes the gut lining. But you can also take pills. The pills are sometimes more effective because they protect these very delicate bacteria so they can get into your intestinal tract. They don't get destroyed by the acid in your stomach. Okay? So that's category number 2. Category number 3, come join me. These are basic supplements that I think are essential. Keep them in your house. There's no question about it. These, I think, will have a benefit to you in resisting the virus. First is vitamin D. You can get that from the sun, by the way. And also, North American ginseng has been shown actually to help the body resist viruses. Available in all health food stores. You can get it online. Pretty simple. Make it part of your daily regimen as your supplements. Category number 3. Category number 4 are emergency products you need to have in your home. And this includes things ranging from a thermometer, so you can measure the temperature of your child, to electrolyte replacements. You can actually take acetaminophen pills that I think are pretty helpful because they'll actually be able to break the fever of a child and allow the kid to be more comfortable. Surgical masks are actually effective at blocking the saliva that sometimes gets coughed at you. So if you're taking care of one of the kids and they have the virus, to make sure the other kids don't get it, to put a mask on them, or you wear a mask when you go to to take care for them. And this is a recommendation actually from the government that you have a month supply. Say that again, a month supply of key foods and pharmaceuticals that you may be taking, so that you don't have to leave your home if you don't have to.
Wow.
Right? So you got all 4 categories?
Yes.
Right, but I said there were going to be 5, right?
Right, where's the 5th?
The 5th one I'm going to get, because we're teaming up with some colleagues of ours to give out flu shots. And the 5th one is a flu shot. I'm going to get one live right now. This season, Walgreens is providing everyone in our studio audience, all of them, with a flu shot. And they're distributing $1 million worth of flu shots to those in need. And guess what? It all starts with me. I'm getting my flu shot today from a Walgreens pharmacist.
Hi,
how are you? All right, make sure it doesn't hurt.
Sure. I'll try. Let me just put on my gloves.
They wanted me to actually take it back here, and I resisted.
I said I was game if he was.
So I've gotten a vaccine every year now for about 10 years. Now remember, everybody in the audience is getting one of these flu shots, so we all get it. I'm just going first.
Okay, you ready?
Oh, let's just the alcohol. Let's just the alcohol.
Take a deep breath.
I want to thank you and to all of our experts for joining us today. And for more information and advice on the swine flu pandemic, go to DrOz.com. Up next, the extraordinary journey of a woman who lost half her body weight and how she did it. And guess what? How you can do it too. Stay right here. Thanks to Walgreens for keeping folks healthy in the flu season. With 7,000 locations and over 16,000 healthcare professionals, Walgreens has the largest retail network of certified immunizers in the country. For more information, go to walgreens.com/flu.